What's good everyone? In the last video I explained how to get your first 1,000 followers on Instagram. Today's video is going to be different to this. I'm going to explain how you can get your engagement up and get more likes on Instagram. So if you're looking to boost your engagement with a few simple techniques, I suggest you stick around in this video. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me in another video, and let's get going. This one's going to be spicy. Let's dive straight in. So let's first of all talk about picking a niche and sticking to it. So first of all, when you're actually picking a niche you're going to go into, you need to make it something that you're interested in. You don't want to get bored of posting, you need to keep consistent. I would suggest if you have a hobby such as football, do it about football. If you like doing other things such as skateboarding, do it about skateboarding, that sort of thing. The most important part in actually picking your niche is actually just sticking to it. You can't be switching between two different niches. The only acceptable way of switching between two different niches is when they're actually correlated. For example, if you're doing the gym niche, you could do diet and gym at the same time. They work together. But yeah, pick a niche. The most profitable ones, I've actually made a video on that. Go watch the video, it'll be up here or in the description. But I'd recommend right now you go into the business niche. This is a growing niche and it will be worth a lot in the future. Okay, so let's talk about optimizing your profile next. So firstly, in the optimizing profile section, let's talk about your bio. So for your bio, I suggest looking at my other page. I have the emoji and then a line and then a sentence layout. This just looks super clean and it is visually appealing to the audience. People can see it and know exactly what type of content I'm posting. And actually on the bio, you see on the fourth line here, there is actually a call to action. A call to action is pretty much when you're asking your audience to take action. It's as simple as that, and there's examples of what a call to action would look like. So here's an example of mine. I put following's free, right? This is to encourage people to follow me. Other people I know have got click the link in bio because they're actually selling stuff. This could work too. It's all up to what you're doing and what you want your audience to do. So next, let's talk about your profile picture. Your profile picture must be pretty self-explanatory. You don't want to have people guessing what type of content they're going to see if they follow you. I suggest doing pictures more than text. You don't want to just fill up the text and not have a visually appealing sort of element to it. Here's an example of my logo. I've literally just got a picture of a car and then a world, because in the Nissan GT-R world it kind of works. You can do text if it actually works like mine does. Okay, talking about text, let's talk about username now. Your username is a very important part of your profile. This is because it'll improve your SEO performance. This pretty much means you'll pop up more on the search engines and you'll be on the explore page a lot more. Your username should have no dots or underscores in it or numbers. This is because it does not look good for your audience and people won't be visually appealed to it. I suggest having your username as something catchy and people remember. This is because if people remember it, they'll come back to your page, they can just search it in and they'll see your page. You don't want them to be guessing what sort of page you are, because that's not when you're going to build a loyal fan base. Okay, so next let's talk about your highlights. Your highlights are pretty much stories that you posted but you want to keep for extra, so you don't want them to expire in 24 hours like normal stories do. It's a way to have more sort of content for your audience. People like this. I suggest on your actual highlights to have something like polls or questions. And if you're going to create story highlights, I'll say do between 3 to 5 different types. And for each type of story highlight, I suggest posting to it at least once per week. This is because people don't want to click onto it and you haven't posted in about a month on the story highlight they're looking at. Okay, so I just wanted to say in this bit that your engagement is much more important than your follower count. If you've got 100,000 followers but you're only getting about 1,000 likes per post, this is not good. You want to make sure your audience is actively engaging in your posts, and if they're not, then you're doing something wrong. In the end, if your audience is engaging a lot, even if you have less followers, you're going to outgrow the bigger pages that aren't engaging much. This is because the algorithm is going to pick your posts up a lot more. Okay, so next let's talk about optimizing your photos in your posts. A good idea for your post would be to include locations. This is going to get even more reach because people from the locations can see your posts. I would also suggest tagging similar accounts in your captions or even on your post. This way people are going to see it more and people can see from their profiles that you've been tagged in your posts, which means they can go to your profile. Not many people actually use this, but this is a great way to grow your reach. So next, you actually want to have an engaging caption on your posts. This will encourage users to comment, follow, like, save. It's very important for your page because if people are commenting, people are liking, people are saving, that's going to put your post out more on the algorithm. This is perfect because it's going to grow your account. Okay, so next you want to optimize the hashtags you're using for each post. You should be using 30 hashtags and they should be specific for your niche. For example, these are the hashtags I'm using in my posts. They're all about cars, all about Nissan GT-Rs. They're good. Hashtags are very important because they can make your posts blow up. So this is sort of a secret and not many people know about. So when your post goes live, engage with your audience for the first 30 minutes. Comment back, reply to comments, answer DMs, all that sort of thing. This will blow your post up even more. When you're replying to DMs, you don't want to just put, oh, thanks for the comment, that sort of thing. You want to actually ask more questions to get even more comments. This is sort of a little hack to get more comments and boost your post out on the algorithm a bit more. Okay, so next you actually want to make an effort to understand your audience and what their interests are. I do this by analysing my insights every week, seeing what content people are liking, seeing what they aren't liking, that sort of thing, so I know better what to post next time. Another great way to engage would be to just reach out to other pages in your community and message them, see how they are, about, create a community, that sort of thing. If you build a community, then you're going to gain loyal followers and that's going to turn to customers eventually. So what's not to love, eh? Now wait, have you guys liked the video yet? Please go down below and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm so people can see my videos more. This would really help me out, thank you. Okay, so next, what's going to boost your likes and your account engagement more will be knowing when to post. So if you go into your insights, I'll put a screen recording up here. If you go into your insights and you scroll all the way down into your profile, you'll find a bit where you can actually see when your audience is most active and which days, what times. This is very important when you're wanting to see when your audience is most active. And this is when you want to be posting, when they're most active. Okay, so next you want to be having a call to action. A call to action in your posts even, if you're selling stuff or even just to follow you. Example of me, I put this follow in my captions. It looks pretty good and people can get reminded to actually follow me. This actually can make sure conversion rates of people who follow you compared to how many people see your content go up. Carousels are great. What a carousel is pretty much just a slideshow of photos. People engage with these a lot more for some reason. You need to take use of them. I'll say using carousel for most posts will help. I'll say when you're using carousels, they will actually help your posts grow and they'll help your account grow as well. This is because people are going to see them more, get more on the explore page, and that's just going to make your account grow as well. Generally speaking, videos do better than photos, but I'd say do a split of both. Your videos, make sure they're fully the best they can be because these will be the ones that will blow up. But some people do like photos too, so make sure to post both. Make use of Reels. Reels are an amazing feature on Instagram. They're blowing people's account up at the moment. I'd say when you post your Reels, do it at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. or just check on your insights when people are most active. Post 2 per day. This will grow your account very quickly. I remember I got 4 million views on one Reel on my account. I just started it and this account just grew to 10k in about a week. Make use of your Reels. When you've done a post, share it onto your story. Just press that little button on your post, add to story, get more likes. Yeah, it's gonna work. I'd say this is for the people who take it a bit more seriously for their Instagram. I suggest after a few days after you posted your content, go back, look at the content you posted and evaluate how successful it was. And the content that was successful, just go back and look at it, see what was good about it, see what people engage with and repeat. We'll be posting more content that people engage with and knowing what they engage with helps. So the final bit is just keep consistent. You need to keep consistent. You can't expect to see results after 2 days on Instagram. It has to be a good month until you start seeing results. Just keep consistent. Don't give up and you'll get there. Okay, so I'd like to thank you guys for staying this far in the video. I've actually found out only about 5% of people watching have actually subscribed. I really don't like being this guy, but please feel free to go down below and subscribe. You can always unsubscribe if my content isn't good enough for you. And last but not least, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. This really does help me out and get my videos pushed out to more people. Feel free to check out my most recent video at the end of this video, which teaches you how to get your first 1,000 followers on Instagram. I'll see you there. Cheers, guys.